So it's on this road that we can start to think about using our positions when you get under the bridge. Even though we're in a 40, you can be using those positions, or we're nearly in the 40. So you can be in 1 now, for example, to see further around the bends, provided it's safe to be in this position. So you are still looking for hazards on the left, like your junctions, your pedestrians, for example. Lovely. Yep, you can. Did you use your front brake just then? Both brakes above 10 miles an hour, mostly front. Mainly just so your brain remembers to do it when you really need to slow down a lot. Left at the lights towards Cotgrave. So both brakes. Yeah, it's okay. That's normal. Alright, position 3. Turn your indicator off, and 3. Oh, just 2, sorry. Just be careful with the lorry on the other side. A white car oncoming, just take it easy because they might not be able to see us. Yeah. Well done. Well, that's where you need to be looking up and over the hedgerows early to see your oncoming traffic early. Nice position, well done. Lovely. Think about the vehicles on the left. Even though we want to be in 1 for the view, is it the safest place to be? Well done. What's your speedo reading? Wait for me. Never thought I'd see the day where you were being a bit too quick. Nice. Slow down, you're too close to the parked cars to be going that quick. Speedy boy. Remember your small gap, less speed. Yeah, remember the phrase, it's not carry on at all costs. Your assumption is that it's going to be safe to get through there as quickly as possible. The safest thing to do is to slow down. I feel that may be the theme of today's lesson. Slow down, speedy boy. Lovely. Here I would be in 3. Now not though. Typical, just as I say it, we get oncoming traffic. 3. That's better. Mind your position there, you're quite close to the oncoming car. Lovely, over to 3 nice and early. Don't forget to read your warning signs. Are you gaining the view or losing the view? Yeah. That's it, and move in a bit. Lovely. If you're gaining, you can pick your speed up if it's safe to do so. Notice the oncoming traffic. Should have seen them nice and early. There's more. Or at least there was. It's a little bit of a chicane coming up. We are going straight ahead. There's the rest of it. That was the one I saw earlier. So move to the left because we can't see what could be hiding behind this hedge. Well done. Whenever the view is restricted by the hedgerow, you need to move in. Lovely. We call it an interrupted view of the tarmac when it looks like that. Nice. Tell me you're on your front brake. What are you like? Remember, your rear brake is a controller for slow speeds. It's not for taking speed off. The front brake is the stopper. The rear brake is the controller. Position 3, imagine where it would be. That's it. Put your speed up when you gain the view. Well done. Good, nice use of your power, well done. Don't forget your mirrors. I think you are looking, I just can't see your head moving much because of the way you've set your mirrors up. It's not too bad. Well done. Both brakes, don't use the rear brake by itself at speed. It's not safe because you're likely to lock that rear wheel up. Has it got ABS? Well, that's good news. Good, nice line. Very good. Position 1. Good, very nice, well done. So every time you want to move your foot, move your hand instead. Okay, and then add your foot back in again. You start with the front and add in a little bit of rear. Should be in 3 at the moment. Well done, nice. Straight line this a little bit. You don't need to follow the bends if you can see the road ahead is clear and you've got the full view. Lovely. Let's use more of the road. You're a bit too close to the parked cars, be wide. Equalise with the old lady on the scooter. Yeah, nice. I'd have gone to the right of the drain cover there. Not that one, but the one before. Because it just gave you more distance away from the parked vehicles. Just watching the junction on the right here. Nice, lovely. Okay, what are you turning left from? Position 7? It's not a lorry or a bike, you know. Even though it is rather long. All the way over to one nice and early. Gonna hold one now, unless there's a hazard on the left that you need to avoid. Nice mirrors, well done. Lovely. Yep. Well, that's the one where you don't have to do a lifesaver now if you don't want to, because your mirrors are good enough on the approach. That's where some of them change for advanced level. A lot of the compulsory lifesavers become, have you made an active decision and a choice as to whether your mirrors were good enough on the approach. I was going to say changing lanes is one where I would always do a lifesaver regardless. Some of the lifesavers become consider, but changing lanes to me is one where you just can't get it wrong. You can't risk it. That should have been the front brake, not the rear brake. 10 miles an hour and below, rear brake only. That was about 30 miles an hour. So, front with a little rear added in. Lovely. Your lines around these bends are very nice. Very good. Nice, well done. Expect the unexpected. If you can't see around the bend. Because I know that black car's always parked there. But even though I know that that black car's parked there, it might have been something else. So always expect the unexpected when you cannot see around the bend. Ask yourself what could be around the bend. You're lovely and relaxed on the bike. It's really nice to see. Should be in 3 at the moment, or 2.5, so you're not in the tarmac rut. Your tyres are more likely to track because they're a bit thinner than mine. Trying to hold one. So when you've got those long sweeping bends, you've got to try and hold your position if the surface allows you to, rather than cutting out of it too early. I'll just maintain the view for a little bit longer. Should be in 3, away from the car. Yep, and because of the bend round to the left. Yeah, not really though, because you can see the bus quite clearly coming over the top of the hill in your mirrors, so it depends on the view. If you'd imagined a car coming over the brow of that hill, you'd have been able to see it quite early. The steeper the hill, the more you need to move in. That wasn't a very steep hill. It was like a wide bend, if that makes sense, using the same principle. This is where your normal 2 becomes a normal 3, so that you're equidistant from the verges on either side. And you probably need to work a little bit on your following distances, which are a bit short sometimes. You've done it a few times. I just didn't mention it to begin with because I wanted to see if you're doing it consistently, which you kind of are. Especially if you're looking for an overtake, try not to get right up the back side of the vehicle before you make your decision. Slow it down and tuck it in rather than swinging out. Nice. Front brake, front brake. Yeah, good. Well done. A little bit quick there. Probably want to slow it down a touch more than that. Flashy, 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 flashy. Yeah, slow down, because you're too close to these vehicles to be going that quick. If you can move away from them once you pass the Toyota, you'd have been okay to be doing that speed. Left at the end of the road. Don't be afraid to be wider now. Look in your mirror at where I am. This is where you're safest. You're a bit too close to the cars. It's like you've got a magnet on the left side of your bike. It's drawing you into the parked cars. We're going to go right. So you might need to swap that indicator over instead of just leaving it on. Right, we're going back to the original. It's £5 a pop every time you leave your indicator on. I'm charging you for the waste of breath every time I have to mention it. So be gentle when you release the front. Gently, gently, gently. Then rear. That's it. When you released it before, you literally just chucked the lever out. Don't chuck it out. Ease it out. Push it out with your fingers. So you get a smoother transition. You don't get a whoosh feeling as you let it out. You don't want any kind of whooshy feeling. This is where we should be moving back in, really. Even though you know there's another slip road coming up, it's not sensible to wait out in position, or lane 2, sorry, because this slip road might be totally clear.